Hey, my name is Mayuk, and today I'll be talking about two things. One, the Indian stock market, and the kind of rally we have seen in the last couple of months has really been unprecedented, with the markets touching all-time highs. But the question is, will this rally continue going forward, or will we see a steep correction? Now, there are three factors because of which Indian stock market behaves rationally or irrationally, or it corrects or it rallies. There are other factors as well which plays a role, but profoundly there are two factors. Right? One is the cheap dollar, which is cheap money effectively, and then there is cheap oil. So if you look at the US dollar index and the crude oil index, which are obviously correlated, they have been teetering on the brink, and they have been fairly weak up till last week. And only last week we have seen a sort of an upward trend in the US dollar index as well as the crude oil index. And we can check it right now. Let me just quickly share my screen here. Let's check the US dollar index. I think bear with me for a second, please. Right, so it's around, the levels are around 90. Now, if there is an upward trend up till 92, it's fine, nothing to bother about. But beyond 92, it will start becoming fairly risky. And when there's an upward trend here, you'll clearly see an upward trend in the crude oil index as well. Right. Yeah, so we can see that there has been sort of an upward trend at the fag end of last week. So these are ominous signs, but again, so just be wary of the fact that as soon as the US dollar index crosses the threshold of 92, you ought to be fairly careful while putting your money in the market, in the Indian stock market, because what happens is when the US dollar index weakens, as well as the crude oil index weakens, the FIIs, the foreign institutional investors, they take money out of the US because then they do not find the country's economy to be fairly conducive to put their money in, because they cannot see value in that market. So they seek out emerging markets and emerging economies like India, Korea, Taiwan, etc., and they start investing in these economies. And because of this inflow of liquidity in India, there has been a fairly strong rally in the last couple of months. Now, as soon as these two factors, that is cheap oil and cheap money, starts reversing, and the US dollar index shoots up, and so will the crude oil index, then you will see this trend reversing as well, where the FIIs will pull money out of India and they'll start investing in the US market, because obviously, according to them, it's more of a safe haven still, the US economy. So when that happens, there will be a correction, a steep correction. But I think that correction will also be fairly welcome, because the kind of valuations we're trading at right now, it's difficult to find stocks at a decent valuation. Although there are still a few pockets of inefficiencies in the market, especially in the small cap segment, and we'll talk about them in the subsequent videos. We'll also talk about the tailwinds in certain sectors, which will propel these sectors forward. In the meantime, have a great day or evening wherever you are, and have a fantastic 2021 ahead. Bye.